Okay,
We're new at this. No. Good
there we
morning,
are.
everybody.
And like, I keep losing my screens for some reason. Anyways, hi everybody. Welcome. Oh, there we all are. I see us twice now. Hey everybody, welcome to the Fiber Friends podcast. You would never know we've been doing this for 8 years. Did you know, Cheryl, that the Fiber Friends we had the birthday
From the very beginning.
very beginning? The very beginning. It's been 8 years. April
Oh my,
1st was 8 years.
oh my goodness.
I know, I can't believe
That's
that.
crazy.
Yes,
Well, and how long have you and I been doing this? I'm going to say at least four.
maybe. It's been, yeah, at least four, maybe even more than that.
I was going to say four at the least. It could
Maybe five?
be five. I have to go look now and see when the very first video you and I did.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm going to look. So, how is everybody this morning?
Yeah, it is Saturday in April. It's sock knitting month. It's supposed to be spring, but it's not really. There's no snow today, so that is always helpful. But why can I not find comments this morning? So we'll just chat. I'm going to find your comments. So hi to everybody who is here. I don't know why. I'm having weird stuff happen. Anyways, I think this laptop's way more advanced than I am. I think that's the problem.
Well, that very well could be.
I think so. It's doing oh my God. Okay, there we are. There's three of us here. There's comments. All right. I don't know how I did that, but I'm just not going to touch anything. I can see me, I can see you, and I can see comments. So good morning, everybody. Hi, Catherine, Susanna, and Sally.
Does
Who
this not put a date on it? All it does is say 4 years ago.
if I think if sometimes if you open it, you might have to open it
It
because there should be a date
did
on there somewhere on the bottom.
at the
Or
bottom.
just and well, no, not on the bottom, like underneath the video.
Oh, November 22nd, 2020 was the um
Was the very
very
first
first
one.
video I did with you.
Because I was thinking it was around Christmas time because I think we did a couple of you and I in Caroline,
Yeah, this one's
just a
just you and
couple,
I.
and just you and I in November
Yeah,
2020. Holy,
November
smokes.
2020. So just over 4 years.
Wow, that time has flown.
Yeah.
4 years. Think of all the challenges we've been doing, all the sock knitting, all the everything, trying out new
Yeah.
things every month. That
And
is
then
a lot of
you
fun.
and Carolyn and I did a video together, the three of us. And then after that, it was just you and I.
Just you and I.
Four
Fun,
years.
fun, fun. Time flies.
There you go.
Think of all the knitting projects we've done over that time.
I
A
know,
lot.
right?
A lot. Hey,
Oh
Patty.
my goodness, Taylor.
Hi, Cheryl's mom. Nita, good morning, good morning. Who else did I see? Veldet, good morning. Therese, happy Saturday night for you, right? Good, good. Well, how's everybody's sock knitting coming? I grabbed this sock. I'm working on two different socks. This
I
is the
haven't
one.
worked on any socks.
Haven't you? It's sock month, Cheryl.
I know.
You better you better jump in this weekend. Oh, this will be some motivation for you because you wanted to do that crocheted
I want to
granny
do the
square
granny
sock.
squares ones. Yes. And I've been thinking about them all week. And Every time I'm thinking about it, it's in the evening and I'm too lazy to go and look for yarn. So I just sit and work on my cross stitch or my top I've been working on that are sitting
Well,
beside my chair.
well, you should. I don't know if Carol is in the chat. Hi, Lori.
Good morning, Patty's here.
Yes.
Yay.
Um, oh, Valdic says it's too early to be up. So are you in bed? That is totally fine. Cheryl and I were just saying as we were jumping on here, it's like both of us got up like 20 minutes ago.
I
It was
crawled out of bed at like 25 after 8.
okay.
And
You were over
but
half an
I
hour.
was awake at 8 o'clock. I have this bad habit when I get up in the morning or wake up in the morning, I grab my phone and I read for a little bit.
Yes, I know. And
And then it's like, crap, I better get up.
I know it's like and there's no sun here today. So like it
No,
just is like one of those days it's just like, oh, if only I could just stay in bed, keep the covers pulled up and just snuggle in bed for a little longer. But that's okay. If some of you guys are in bed, that's amazing. So I was going to say, oh my gosh, Eva, good afternoon. How are you?
I don't know where everybody's from, but because I have the worst memory on earth.
So
But
Therese is in Australia.
oh, wow.
And okay, Valdec, is your name Val? Is it Val? So I'm guess I don't know. Eva is in Norway. Eva and I have the same birthday, and we met when I was in Norway. Um, yeah, so there we got people from all over here. Hi, Wanda. So what I was gonna say is I don't see Carol in the chat yet, but I was hoping she would maybe post a picture of her socks in the Fibre Friends. She came to our knitting group yesterday and she had she had a picture. She didn't bring the actual shawl, but her crocheted squares. She has made her third rectangle shawl out of all of her squares this year.
Oh my goodness, that's so
Yes.
awesome.
The first two were all white, kind of joined. I know one was joined with a light pink. It looked really beautiful. This one here was more colorful, but I think she's given it to a friend. So, yeah, it's very nice. But so she had the picture of the shell to show me, and she had two or three pairs of socks. And this she is so creative. She had two pairs of socks that she had made longer. The one pair she had done croy. I think it was for her husband or a friend. Anyway, somebody who had really big feet. So, and as we know, croy doesn't have the most yardage as some socks yarns do.
Well, the old Croy anyway.
The
The
old
new
yeah.
stuff's not bad. Anyway.
So, anyway, so she had the foot and part of the leg done. And I don't know what colorway it is. It's kind of like a teal and yellow green striped one. And then I didn't even really notice it until she pointed it out. She had taken out the ribbing, added in another shades of blue, and knit the leg longer. And I'm like, that actually looks really good. And she had
Yep.
done that with another pair of socks she had made for herself. It was shorty socks. And she was like, I don't like how they fit. So done the same thing, took off and then used another yarn and made it longer.
Yep.
And it's just, yeah, she's got a really good eye for doing that. But then she showed me another pair of socks that she added a little crocheted granny square just on two sides. It wasn't all the way
Oh
around
yeah.
at the cuff, it was just on either side. And they look super cute.
Right on.
So I'm hoping she'll post a picture of them, but they looked really, really cute. So I would highly suggest you start.
I should start.
You
I
should
just,
start.
yes, maybe today because it's Saturday and I have nothing pressing other than,
New bags. Well, you've got, oh my God. Oh, that one right there. Oh, I love that.
I got a whole bunch of new linen in November. I wasn't gonna get right into, bags, but
I love that flower
I have
pattern.
some new linens.
Oh, a bird. Oh, that's cute. Now, are those going to be knit night bags?
These are sock bags.
Ooh. So, oh, okay. Anything that has a flower on it,
Well, I love anything with a flower on it.
yeah, that's really cute too. So, Eva, it's okay. So, three. Okay, yeah. So, it's not too bad for you. It's mid-afternoon. Oh, that's really cute.
That's green.
So,
I
these are
don't
for
know if you can
your
tell it's green. Yeah.
green with it's like lily of the valley flowers.
Yeah, that's what they kind of look like, except for
Mhm.
they're a vine. That's like
So, you've
purple.
got a show in 2 weekends, don't you? Because it's
Yeah.
local yarn shop day in 2 weekends.
Yes, I'm going to be at Anne's, the thoughtful artisan in Woodstock. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. You and Debbie. That would be,
Yes, I called her yesterday and we haven't caught up in a very long time and we chatted for like over 2 hours. So, yeah.
that's amazing. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I'm kind of well, I'm sad but not sad because you're doing your trunk show that weekend and that is my very first cottage weekend of the year.
Oh,
So
yeah. You won't be around.
I will not be around to come visit but that's
Oh,
all right.
well. Yeah, you're going to be having fun. I would
That's right.
like to be at the cottage. I'm just looking at comments here. Well, my sister's here. She's visiting my niece in Ottawa. Good morning.
Yes,
Hi,
nice.
Jaden. I hope you're watching. Miss you. Um, Patty, four boys and a Newfoundland girl. Beautiful sun splitting the rocks morning here in Newfoundland and
Oh,
Labrador. I know you have the best view. I don't know if anybody's ever watched Patty.
hmm.
She has her own YouTube channel and it's cross stitch and she designs and yeah,
Yeah.
she's lovely. I met her at Stitch North a couple of years ago.
Oh, so fun.
Mama, good morning, Mom.
So what Eva? Oh, Eva says I'm doing good knitting a sweater in 22 different colors and a cotton
Oh
yarn.
wow.
So like striped or intarsia, or is it stranded, like two at a time, just switching out? That just sounds really, really fun. Hi, Nikki. Oh, Nikki's here. So guys, I sent out the winning patterns for two of our winners. I'm sorry I was a little bit late getting them out this week, but they should be in your Ravelry library this morning. But Nikki, your winning pickle. I don't think you sent me a pattern for your winning pickle. So when you have a second and you see something that you like, send me your pattern.
Oh yeah.
I know. That was really fun. And so I sent out two patterns, and one was for a really cute crochet doll, which I'm like, ooh, I don't think my crochet skills are there yet to do that. That looked maybe a little more advanced, but it looked super cute. And the other pattern was for a granny square cardigan. And
Nice.
I'm like, ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah, there's one I really want to do too.
Yeah, so
I
exciting.
forget the name of it. Kelly on Knits and Pieces.
Yeah,
She crocheted a really, really cute cardigan and it's got the granny squares around the bottom,
yeah, yeah.
like just a panel. Is really, really cute.
That would be
I
cute
have
too.
it in my queue.
I know so many things.
I know so many things.
You will never guess the phone call I got last night.
Uh-oh.
This it's exciting phone call.
Who?
My nephew called me
Uh-huh.
because we're doing Easter this weekend, not next
Uh-huh.
weekend. So he is looking for a ride home. So he is bringing the bus home and he wanted to know if I could pick him up. And I'm like, absolutely, I can do that. And then he is like so super, super crafty, like doing all the things. And he's like, here, I'm going to send you a picture of my latest project. And he is doing, well, he's calling it a tapestry because he's going to hang it on his wall. And he's doing filet crochet. Is that the right, is that how you say it?
Would you say filet crochet?
Filet crochet?
I'm
Like
not
what
sure. That sounds right.
you guys know what I mean? So it's like I always think of it as like curtains. So it's like open, it's like open, like holy, right? And then there's solid sections that make a pattern. I think of it as like curtains. Did I say that? Curtains or
Yeah.
doilies. And so anyways, he went on to Stitch Fiddle and I think like scanned in a picture and it is this crazy, it's a unicorn and stars and moon. And he said it's going to take him 16 balls of yarn and he is going to hang it on his wall as art.
Wow.
And I'm like, I know he always amazes me what he's doing. So, oh, there. Okay, so Patty says, "Love fil yes, that's a thing." Cindy says. Val says yes.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
crochet.
just looking it up and seeing some
Yeah,
examples. Yeah.
yeah. So I was all excited. So he's going to bring it home with him this weekend because he's going to work on it on the bus. So I'm like, okay, you need to like show me how do you like make it holy and then make it solid. And he said it's super easy. It's just chain stitches and double crochet. And then I got all
Yes.
excited and I'm like, I know how to do that. Oh, oh, there's like a little t simple one.
Like a cat.
Oh, that is
Okay,
so
my dog is like zooming. If you can hear he sounds like a horse going through the wind.
cute.
Oh, with a squeaky toy now. Yay, Christopher. Stop encouraging him.
So, okay, so some people fillet crochet. Why is it
Filet
called
crochet.
fillet crochet? It
Good
rhymes.
morning, Tanya.
And so Patty knows what it is. Val knows what it is. Hi, Emma.
Double or triples with open spaces. Yeah.
Oh,
That's how I spelled it. Fillet.
Fill fillet fillet. All I can
Filet.
think of is fish.
Yeah. Well, same thing.
I know. Filet crochet. Okay, so you everybody who knows what it is, have you done it or you've just like me, just seen it? I don't know as I other than Nathan doing it right now, I don't know if I've ever actually seen anybody working on a project. It's always been like Granny Square
Yeah.
type thing.
I I would have to say it's probably not overly popular.
No, I'm
Maybe it's coming back. I don't
maybe
know.
because that's what I think of. I think of that as like something my grandma maybe would have worked on or
Hmm.
but I don't know. I mean, I just anyways, we'll have to see. Now that I've seen it or we've talked about it, we'll start seeing it popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more popular than we realize. Um, yeah, that's exciting. Makes beautiful images. So, Mark, have you done it in the past? Hi, Tanya.
She says, I don't think I've done it, but now I want that to be my curtain in my craft room. Yeah.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to tell Nathan that he's like sparked a movement. I know his is gonna be huge. He said it's the width is like his arm span. And so he's gonna like hang it on he's moving into his very first apartment in a couple of weeks. So that's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah. Oh, Tanya says she's done several baby blankets in filet crochet. Yeah, now
Really?
that you say that, I may have done something along that line years ago. I don't know.
Yeah,
I used to do so much.
that's interesting. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, Val says, I have made some Afghans. I love filet crochet. It's easy. Easy. All right. That's the key word. And it looks really pretty. I know. I'm going to have to add this to my ever growing list of future crafts that I need to do.
Yeah, if you say
Okay.
so.
So someday, someday.
Someday.
So Diane says she's not done it, but you have friends that have, and I do believe Dawn has done it before. Well, that's exciting. Donna, oh, Donna hasn't tried it. Um, oh, but it's like for making tablecloth or doilies. Yeah, I think doilies is kind of what I always pictured it. Doilies and curtains. But tablecloth would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I could whip one of those up for Christmas, couldn't I?
sure you could.
Very good. Sure I could.
So, so socks, you just showed your one pair of socks you've been working on.
Yes.
Did you figure out what yarn that was yet? Or no?
Some, but yes, so it's a Regia.
Oh,
And
okay.
Louise said she looked up the colorway I think was called Tomorrowland,
Mm.
which I'm like, I like that name.
I
So,
keep meaning to ask my sister if Jaden, have you tried to make socks yet? For some reason, I'm thinking Grandma maybe told me that you were thinking of trying to make socks because she loves wearing them.
oh, it's fun.
Grandma's knit her a few pairs. I cranked her some for Christmas. So she's a fairly new knitter the last couple of years. So
Oh, well, that's then you're ready for socks if you've made
that's
it.
right. Right off the bat.
It's just, why not? It's just knit and pearls,
I'm going to show some knitting now
a
since we've
heel,
yapped for half an hour almost.
but fancy knit night bag. Yeah. So is this your sweater?
Yeah, my top.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see it.
I keep calling it a top because it's got short sleeves, but the pattern's called summer sweater.
Summer sweater.
Kelburn Woolens, right? This is
Yep.
on Ravelry. This was one of Louisa's Monday night starts. Monday. Yeah, is that what you call it? Your Monday starts? Just counting.
15. Yep.
Anyways, and I saw it and thought I definitely need to cast that on. So I had this yarn from when we went to Koigu. It's their 100% merino fingering weight. The pattern is a DK, but I kind of winged it for size, did some math, and I'm getting 26 stinches, 26 stitches per 4 inches. And I'm using a, excuse me, I'm using a something. I am using, oh, a 3.25 needle. What's the called for
That
in
sounds
this?
good.
DK on a 3.25 and a 3.75. I always go down anyways. So yeah, like a 3.75, it's not that far off, even on a DK weight yarn. It's not that far off. Um, I kind of mishmashed between sizes just so I had enough for the neck, being that I'm using
Hmm?
finer yarn. And then I just increased until I had enough inches for my chest
It looks good.
circumference. So yeah, that's what I've got done so far. I joined for the body and now I'm just gonna knit round and round and round forever. And just so you know, this is my first um, fingering weight garment. I've already done how many rows? Like 10? And I barely have an inch. It's gonna take forever.
Oh. That's not okay. Okay. I was just gonna a ask you, like, how are you loving it?
I knit on it last night. That's the most that I've knit, just the round and round.
Okay.
I got my yogurt sitting here. I gotta make sure I don't put my sweater in the yogurt.
It's washable.
Trying to get it so you can see the
And
lace
look,
pattern,
it
maybe.
looks so pretty. I'm just looking at all the speckles.
I know it's, I don't know how I imagined this yarn would come out, but I was not thinking it was going to look like this by any means.
No, because I was looking to see if I had my skein because we've got the same different colors, but it's dyed the same.
Yeah,
And it's this great big skein with three
it just had three
little,
like little bands about 2 inches wide,
yeah,
maybe across the yarn on one half of it.
yeah. So it looks
And
like it's 90% solid with little bit
yeah,
of color. I'd never have thought it would have come out
no,
that speckly.
yeah. So it's got little bits of, it's blowing out a lot on the screen because they're not that bright, but there's the blue, and these light ones are kind of a green color,
Okay, I
and then the lighter pinks.
wish I knew where I put that.
Like these are like a mossy green. They're not white,
It's beautiful.
but there is some spots that are definitely white. Like that one is white
Mhm.
right there. But yeah, I love it. It's gonna be so cute.
It is.
It's gonna
You
take me
um
forever to knit it.
you almost have a crop top.
I almost have a, you know, it goes down to my under my boobs. That's it.
That's close. You're getting there. But now that you're past the sleeves, it'll just knit up so quick.
Hopefully.
It will. Yes.
Hopefully.
Everybody's saying it's beautiful, so pretty. Oh, Tanya loved your bag, your knit
And
knit.
the only thing that I ripped out on this sweater was the ribbing because I can't read and I did 1 by 1 instead of 2 by 2.
That's
So
right.
I
That's
pulled it
right.
out and restarted. But other than that, I haven't had to rip anything out, believe it or not.
That's good. No, that's it looks great. Looks great.
So
Yeah, Val says it's very pretty color.
thanks.
Diane thinks your top could be done at right? Sh- Go
Maybe
for
by the end of the summer.
you could do a little crop top.
It's done, Diane says. Yeah, it's done. I'm gonna cast off now.
Just
I'll
add
just
a
wear
little
a long shirt under it.
just add a little bit of ribbing. It'll cover everything it needs to cover. Yeah, just put a little tank top underneath it.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have about 4 inches of positive ease. It calls for 4 to 8 inches. I think it's supposed to be more in kind of oversized and flowy. So I guess we'll see.
It's
It
looking
says
great.
to knit the body like 6.5 inches. And yeah, that wouldn't even cover my one spare tire. So
You
like
make it a little longer.
a little bit. It's okay. I have lots of yarn. So
Good.
this was 1,000 yards, the ball that we had. So
Mhm.
this is my first skein. I'm still on my first skein, my first ball of two of my 1,000 yards. So I got tons of yarn.
Got lots of yarn. That's
I
good. So you
had to
don't have to
split it in
worry.
two. It was one skein of 1,000 yards. I showed it back a few videos ago. When did we
Yes.
go? 3 weeks ago, 3 weekends ago
Yeah, so
that we were in Shelburne.
we both showed our skeins when we were in Shelburne because
Oh,
we
right,
had
because we went to Koigu on the Friday.
on
So
the
that
Friday.
Saturday morning we showed it.
Yeah, I
That
know.
was fun.
It was fun. That was a fun
Yep.
weekend. I know. I'm just so glad that you're knitting yours and it's not even sitting in your stash.
I know.
Well done. Well done.
Thanks.
So what's everybody doing for socks this month?
I haven't even touched the sock that I have on the go.
Which one is that? Just
That is, that's the ones that Trish got us the yarn for Christmas.
yes, yes, yes. Mine's right here. That I can find.
What'd you say?
That yarn I can find. I've got my bow right here. Yes, look, we have matching balls that
Our
will
balls
suffice.
match.
Too.
Yours has more different colors. Mine's got like a, you can't really see it. That dark is, oh, maybe almost can, is like a purple, like a
Yeah.
mulberry. And
Okay.
then this is like a green.
Yeah.
So far,
Yeah,
this
mine
is
is
all I have. This is all I've done so far.
okay. That's good. See,
Just a
there you
just a
go.
3 by 1 rib.
You've got
Oh, there you can
stock.
see the colors.
Yeah, that does look mulberry on there.
Hmm.
That's nice. Oh, that really makes me
It's
want.
gonna match my shirt.
Maybe this should be my new one of my new start
I can wear
matching.
them together.
You could. New socks, new sweater. That'd be a good
Yeah.
month.
Well, this is what I was picking up when I didn't have brain power for anything else at night. But now that I'm knitting round and round, I can't tell you how much I enjoy doing this. Like, it was an 8 round repeat, but it was really only four. And, it just set off the same
Yeah.
four. I really enjoyed it, the lacy pattern on here. I was kind of sad when it was done, to be honest with you.
Well,
Well,
that's good.
it's one of those things like, when you're knitting stripes and it's just like, oh, I'll just go to the next color. Oh, I'll just go to the next color. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll just finish this 4 row repeat or, so it
Yeah.
seems to go faster because you're, you know, I don't know,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It does. It kind of gives you
little
like
mini
a point
goals
to
as you
work
go.
to. Goals. That's
Hmm.
exactly. I was just looking. Sally said she's working on magic heel socks. We were
Are
talking about
those the
those.
ones that are kind of like the rib sock and they kind of stretch
Yes.
for your heel?
So it's a tube sock, but you've got
Hmm.
a little like heel flap, like a little rectangle piece with the ribbing, kind of where your heel sits.
My shorty socks bunny got back. Okay, I want to know, Diane, what is that? Because that just is like baby got back to me. Bunny got back.
You guys,
What'd you do?
not well. I just got excited and curled all the way across my heel flap. Now, this is not news to me, and I should know this, but it maybe is not a good idea to talk and read comments and turn your heel at the same time.
You don't say. I was going to
So
say, you should know better, Louise, than try. Oh,
I know I should, but
so
I've only had to, I've only made two mistakes and I'm only on the second row. So good, good odds.
hey,
Oh,
Sam. Okay, so I'm a little annoyed.
oh no, why? Is it snowing?
No. So, like the ground is like fairly saturated still, and our sub pump just kind of quit running constantly in this last week.
Yes.
The fire station has the ladder truck over next door in the schoolyard, and
No.
they're emptying out the tank on the lawn.
Oh no.
It's just like spraying.
Well,
It's like a great big shower. They do it every year, but usually not this time of year. I don't know. Or
oh
maybe it's
well.
just because, we're in our third winter or fourth winter or whatever it is.
The never-ending winter. I know. It's only April
It
though.
is the
It's like,
never-ending winter.
I know. It's gonna be gone. But here's something exciting. I can just start, you guys can't. Oh, can you see? I just have
Oh,
got
yeah,
a little heel flap, a little or the heel turn.
I see it. I see it right at
I
just
know.
past the green or that
Yeah,
turquoisey stripe.
yeah. It's just
Nice.
starting to take shape.
Woohoo! Good job. Good job.
It's like I don't
Yeah,
know how many heels I've turned, and it excites me every single time when you can start to see it. I love it. Makes me
that's
so
so
happy.
funny. Yes, it's a free pattern on Ravelry. Go ahead and look it up. And on the first page of the pattern, she has a cute little rhyme.
Oh,
You could read it out loud. Okay, I
you're
will
gonna,
go look.
okay, hold on. I gotta make it so you can share. Okay, yeah, we need to see this.
Oh, I was just going to look it up on my phone. I've been
Oh,
looking up
oh, okay.
ponchos
Oh, that's
because
cute.
because
Why not? It's spring. It's poncho season.
yeah, well, because of that shawl pattern that I shared in the
Yeah.
Facebook group.
Oh, yeah. Because you
I
were
want
excited.
that to be a poncho so bad.
Well, you could make
I
it.
don't know how. I haven't wrapped my brain around it yet.
Okay. Okay. And I know, and because you said you wanted to
Is
knit
it
it.
this?
Oh,
Is that it, Diane? Are those the ones?
those are super cute. Are you going to have them done for next weekend? That is fun. I love those.
Oh, well, I have to be like all rhymey to read this.
You just have to read it.
I like warm toes and I cannot lie. You other knitters can't deny. When you go toe up with a little short cuff and a cottontail full of fluff, Bunny got back.
Has you
All I
you
can think about every time is I don't know if any of you guys are Friends watchers, but when Rachel and Ross have their baby and Ross gets the baby to laugh by singing Bunny Got Back, or not Bunny Got Back, Baby Got Back. Anyway, that episode makes me laugh every time. Oh my God, those are so cute. It's a free pattern.
well, that's cute, Diane. Thanks for
And
sharing.
look, they got little balls on the back.
Little balls as in pom-poms.
Pom-poms.
Look,
Well,
look,
I
the
am
little
adding
tail.
that in my favorites.
You have to have a bunny tail on the back of your socks.
Well, and color work.
Those are super cute.
And the bunnies go all the way around the whole foot.
Yes. Otherwise, it would be intarsia.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, yeah.
I'm in
Ew.
intar. Oh, no, no, no. I'm like loving intarsia right now. I could do an intarsia bunny. I could just do intarsia. I
Those
could.
are really cute. Those might actually trump any other socks I want to do right now.
Ooh, Diane, you maybe
Because
have
it's almost Easter.
it is.
And I wouldn't do mine the same. I like an actual cuff on my socks or they fall down. So I might just do ribbing.
Well, all right. I think that would be super fun.
Oh,
What?
it's DK.
Oh my gosh, you could have those done tonight.
That'd
You
be even faster.
you
I
can
don't
do
know that
a
I have any DK though.
whole DK pair of socks in what did I figure out? 12 hours? And those are only half socks, so it could be 6 hours. So you could finish those today. Just saying. It could
They've
be
knit them
possible.
in like a cashmere blend. Holy smokes.
Hi, Mary. Ooh, cashmere.
One,
Is
two, three, four colors. I don't even know that much DK.
4 colors of DK.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to look at this. I was at Knit Stitch yesterday for a little visit, and then I'm going to Thoughtful Artisan today. I have got some DK minis. Now they're Christmas colors though. I think they're red and green. And do I have other ones? Anyways, okay, that's exciting. Oh, hi, Mary. Mary asked about Sock Madness. No, it's not over. Jen is still in it, and I'm pretty sure Karen will still be in it. Some of our fiber friends knitters are still in there. I like didn't even get started this year, so that's all right. But no, it's not over. I think Jen said that she had finished her, was it round three socks? So, um, so it's still going on. It goes on until probably the end of June. There's 7 rounds. Diane says I'm using old Croy and then some fingering for the color work because that's what I had. Well, yes, because Croy is pretty close
Yeah.
to it. Okay. I have
Yeah.
got,
Well, it's 26 stitches per 4 inches. That's what I'm getting on my top. You could easily get that with old Croy. I have cream.
I've got cream right here. I'm touching it. I've got my sock yarn is literally like my screen is here
And your
and
socks yarns behind you.
I just, yeah, I moved it all in here out of my hallway. Oh, that's totally possible. Maybe I could just do it out of Croy.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. See, no, I started this exactly 45 minutes ago. And when we started podcasting, I was in the mindset of focus, focus, focus. I want to do those granny square socks, but I'm like, no, I've got two that I need to finish. Two that I need to finish. But now those bunny ones,
Yeah, well, you can have more than one or two pairs on the needles. I clearly am going to end up with a few on the needles now.
that's always my problem though. But yeah, totally. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to look for, I've got cream. I'm gonna have to look up that pattern. Okay, anybody else thinking they're gonna knit those cute little socks this
I
weekend or
am.
next weekend?
I'm printing it right now.
Yay, Diane! You
Look at
that's
what you
always
did.
like
It's bunnies. Do you think I can get them done for dinner next weekend?
absolutely. Except my Easter is tomorrow. That
Oh, well, that's not going to happen.
well, I just said it could only need really only need 6 hours.
Louise could finish them by tonight.
I'm thinking.
Double your sock yarn. Yeah.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking about it. Okay, I'm gonna get this heel turned and then I'm gonna go check that pattern out. Anybody, so yes, is anybody else? Sam sent me 2 pictures. Okay.
Yeah. My
Oh,
goodness,
you.
look how cute those are.
So what do you need? So you need, so there's a
Are these
white
top down, Diane? Oh, Judy's magic cast on.
toe up.
Woohoo! Even better. Look at that cute little bunny chart.
That's
I'm
so
doing
cute.
it.
All right. This will have to be a check-in next weekend.
Yeah, and it looks like they do some sort of faux heel flap and gusset, like how I do my socks, because
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
gusset there.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
so fun.
Guess what
All right,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
toe up.
cast on this afternoon? I have like I got 13 bags sitting here to sew.
That's okay. What's neat? Okay, so
Do you hear the printer?
Diane, how far are you on your socks? Are you doing them singly? Are you doing them two at a time?
Yeah.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
formulating a plan.
Deb just said you can double your sock yarn for DK.
Yes, you could. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Deb, are you checking out the pattern right now? Anybody else thinking what they've got in their stash that would work for solid color and then a band of white and then put your rabbit on the white? I have got some charcoal. I've got cream. You could just do it in like two colors, right? Like you could do your whole sock. I could do my whole sock in the charcoal. Then I could use the white band and do a charcoal bunny. That could work. Thinking I need to make work what I've got here. Use some of my stash. A little pair of shorty socks isn't a real big stash buster project, but it would be a good start.
Hmm.
Ooh, okay. This is exciting. Diane says I'm following a pattern. Oh, for a shorty sock from Summer Lee's book. It has a Flegel heel in it. The jury's out whether I'd like that or not, but that's what I'm doing, one at a time. Okay. So
Cool.
kind of, yeah, following your own, making up your own pattern, or like following a sock pattern that you like, and then just putting the pattern, the color work pattern in it. That's easy. That works. Flegel heel. I have done one Flegel heel, not even a pair. I've done one.
Oh my gosh, there's a sleepy bunny and an alert bunny,
Oh,
depending how the
the
ears
ears?
are.
That's funny.
So it's only an 8 stitch repeat, the bunny pattern
Okay.
itself. So you could do any um you could do it on anything as long as you have a multiples of 8.
So you could do it on regular sock yarn. You could do it on DK sock yarn.
Hmm.
Nice. Oh, Diane has one done and on the heel of sock too. Well, easy peasy. You're going to have those done. Diane said
Yeah,
that
so
was,
you could do it on a regular, like if you're a 64 stitch sock in fingering weight, it's just 8 repeats of
yeah,
that pattern. If
totally
you wanted to
doable.
do regular, your whatever your regular 64 stitch sock
Yeah.
is, if that's your usual.
And that would be easier because people would have more of that yarn in their stash.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm so glad you mentioned what you were making. So is Dawn knitting them as well? Oh, okay. So Diane says that was Dawn's suggestion because her pattern is for fingering weight, even though we know that yarn is closer to DK. So I did 8 bunnies around my foot.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, and the pattern does it 6 around the foot. Yeah, there you go. Woohoo. I'm making bunnies.
Love it. Love it. Oh, Mary said when you were talking about filet crochet, I have made a mantle curtain with Santa in his sleigh and 8 reindeers going across. It's so cute, but I can't find the pattern. Mary, that would be. Oh my gosh. I'm like seriously think I have to do this now. And there she is. She's set to go.
I'm
Who's the
ready.
designer of that pattern?
It's on Universal Yarn Inc. Oh, designed by Amy Gunderson.
Oh, I have heard of her, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Oh, did I see Deb says they're cute? She said she's going to give them a go. Dawn is not. Well, Diane, you'll just have to tell her that you started a bunny sock movement this morning, and she's going to have to jump on that pattern.
I'm easily persuaded.
I know. Well, aren't we all? Good job. It's all in good fun here. Sock knitting. Can't get too far off the straight and narrow with that. Oh,
You
is
guys want to see my cross stitch?
most certainly. Oh, Carol is here. Carol,
Carol.
were you here at the beginning? I was talking about your granny square socks. And how you're like so super smart adjusting your other ones by adding in the other colors.
Carol, you're so smart. Add mohair to just the bunny.
My gosh. Okay, you guys, I think we
Hippity
just
hop. Oh my
I think
goodness.
everybody needs to like cast on a pair of bunny socks this afternoon or tonight, or when it works in your Saturday. I'm going to share this pattern. I'm teaching a sock knitting class this afternoon. So I think I will share this pattern with them because that will be perfect for them. Well, stranded might be a little, we'll see. But anyways, they can add it to their favorites for later.
Maybe they already have experience doing
They
stranded.
might. They might. Yeah. Okay. Let's see your crochet. Or no, 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 cross stitch. Cross stitch.
You are close.
Close.
So
It was a
I'm
seabird.
working on With the Needle 2 by Leela's Stitches.
That is stunning.
I know. I love it. The first time I ever saw it, I was just like, oh my God, I have to do it. That ship.
Yeah.
It was the ship that caught me. Anyway, so if you already know, I am already done this whole half. So I've moved over and I am doing this square right here. I did a um I did a conversion for this chart to Roxy Floss.
Oh,
I don't
oh.
remember what did I have done last time? I had sheep.
Oh. You
Was it
had,
last week that I had the sheep and the cow's butt, or was that the weeks before? I don't remember last
yes,
week
I
how
think
much
you
I had
did.
done.
I think you did. Yes, because you had the top of the sunflower because I remember that looked like another head, but it was a flower.
Oh, that's
And then
a
there is another
flower
cow.
stem.
Yeah. Wow, you've got a lot done. You have the house and the trees.
So I think I had all of this done.
Yes.
Did I have these?
I don't,
No.
maybe some of them,
So
but
I've done
not,
all of this and the
yeah,
house.
yeah.
So now I have a oh, I got another tree there to do in the middle. Sorry, my hand's shaking really bad. And then the barn. And
It is.
the sun's in this picture too.
It's gorgeous.
Woohoo! So I'm getting there. I don't know if I love the blue windows in the front of the house. I might have to pick that out and switch it to a different, like a lighter gray or something.
Oh, really? Why?
I'm not sold on them.
Oh, okay.
It's the same color that's the sky.
Mm,
I don't know. We'll see.
okay.
We'll
Yes, you're
see
getting
later.
lots of wows. Beautiful.
So much fun.
I
You can't
know.
see much over here. There's my ship kind of hiding in the
Yeah. See a lighthouse, compass, a fish. Oh, that's amazing.
maybe next week I will be at the just finished all this and I can take it out of the I can
Oh,
take
yeah.
it out of the Q snap and show everybody.
Oh my gosh. That'd be beautiful. Hi, Amber.
I started this just before Stitch North last year, so a year ago.
That's a lot of
And
work in
I
there.
worked on it for quite a while and then I put it away. And then I just put because I did my dog's declaration since this. I did that whole chart and
You've
then pulled this
got,
back out again.
and you've got a big, like a pandemic one or something you
Oh God,
started,
yeah,
right?
that's from like 2020.
Yeah.
And don't forget my sheep virtues. I'm done up till May, so I
Good, good.
have 5 done.
It looks lovely.
I'm gonna keep going on this for a bit.
Amber says she loves the colors of the windows.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was
I mean,
unsure, but
I
it
I think
like
they look fine.
like in the grand scheme of things, when you see the whole thing, it might be fine.
Yeah,
Right now, they just kind of stand out to me, and I'm like, eh.
yeah.
Maybe it's just because I don't love blue and yellow together. Yeah, the squirrel one, Susanna, that's a dog's declaration that I finished. When did I finish that? A couple months ago. Maybe in December.
You're gonna have a
Because
framing.
I started my sheep virtues in January. Yes, I want to. I want to do some framings.
Mm. Then we'll be able to do a whole tour of your house, all the cross stitch everywhere.
Oh, Patty, four boys and a Newfoundland girl. She's in the comment. She has a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Patty, what is your YouTube channel? I forget. Is it just four boys and an NL girl? I'm sure if you look that up on YouTube, you'll find her.
Oh, what's Emma? Emma says my abandoned cross stitch on the Lowry stand beside me is always giving me the guilty stare when you're showing off your beautiful progress, Cheryl. I haven't touched mine in too many months. Well, Emma, okay, maybe this is the weekend. What are you more inspired by, bunny socks or your cross stitch?
Well, Emma, I get the same way. It sits there sometimes and it's beside my chair, always looking at me. And sometimes when I haven't touched it in a long time, it just sits there and calls to me and calls to me and calls
Yeah.
to me till I finally get back to it. But, you just do it. Did you see Sam's pictures?
Oh, um, I will be pulling up them, trying to turn my heel on my sock. Right.
She is. Are you
Woohoo,
going
I
to Stitch
almost,
North? No, not this year, Patty. It kind of just not in the budget this year. I'm feeling a little FOMO,
hmm,
but that's okay. I thought about I thought about signing up to Vend and then never got around to it. So
well,
are you coming out this way, Patty?
nice try, Sam.
Nice try.
Nice try. I'm not showing these yet.
Oh.
Sam, Sam has a dishcloth that she's working on that she desperately wants Jocelyn to see and know what it is. And I'm not sharing it until it's all done.
Oh,
So
there you go.
it does look lovely. That's all I'm going to say. Everybody's going to be in suspense. Oh, wait. Did I know what I should have looked at? Okay. All right. Anyways. Okay, okay. Yep. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Um, what else? Oh, we'll see. Today is a day of dinner prep and possibly cookie baking. Ooh, that sounds like a good day. For anybody who's eating at your house today, that sounds good. Sally, oh, very pretty Cheryl. Enjoy the cross stitching. But hip over the last few years that it's not easily done with a dash hand.
Well, that I guess it depends on your dash hound. Does it have to be sitting on your lap all the time? Like my mom, her dog was like that all the time. He wanted up, but he couldn't get up by himself. So,
I know there's some things, yes, your pets you have to work around, right?
yeah.
Oh, it's just you, Emma. Well, that sounds good. Cookie baking. That sounds yummy. Cookies, cross stitch, or sock knitting? I don't know. Cookies might win out.
Yeah. That'd be
Stuck
the
to your
last thing on my list. I want to eat them. I don't want to make them. It
Yeah, I
just feels
well,
like work. Well, you know why I don't love to bake? Because I do not, I hate doing dishes.
oh well, and baking makes a lot of
A
dishes.
lot of mess. And I
Yeah.
just I hate doing dishes.
Oh, well, there you go. Then you work on your bunny socks.
I'm gonna park my butt and watch some YouTube and do
I think you
something
should.
crafty because that seems to be my Saturdays these days.
Tanya's dusting.
Dusting and baking.
Well, one of those two sounds fun. Dusting,
Oh,
dusting is a necessity, but
yeah, I need to do that too.
yeah, no.
Oh, Lucy is stuck to you like super glue. They tend to get like that, don't they? Gilly's like that with me most of the time.
I love
It's
you.
ridiculous. Christopher goes out, he smokes. So he goes outside, at the end of the day or whatever, like at night, and I'll be thinking about going to bed. And it's like, okay, Gilly, go out while he's out there and go have a pee. And he will not go outside unless I get up and walk to the door with him and tell him to get outside. He won't just go. It's like, oh, get going.
'Cause he loves you.
He's something.
Oh, Amber, you've been busy doing test knitting. That's exciting.
Yeah, well, I do that too, Emma, if I have to do stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of clean as I go because I can't stand the big mess at the end. Ooh, hosting 20 next Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, that's why you're dusting.
yeah.
Nothing like having company over to get the house whipped into shape, right?
Oh, who's doggy life? Yeah, my dog is glued to me right now. Yeah.
You guys, I've got my heel turned. I'm on the one side and I have knit all my side stitches. Just got to go back and do the other side. Look, isn't this fun at how it turned out? I've got this turquoise band going all the way around my heel turn. Fun. And oh my gosh, I didn't even mess it up, you guys. Everything. At one point I was looking at it and I thought, oops, I didn't put my heel in the center. I thought I had a couple more stitches on one side, but I don't. It worked out. I can turn a heel and talk at the same time.
Nobody's asking about Patty's YouTube.
There she is.
Four boys and NL girl.
Yes, everybody go hang out with Patty this afternoon. While you guys are dusting and baking, you should put Patty's, oh, listen to Patty. She can keep you company. Oh, what is it? Okay, Amber says it's Ria's Flower Knits is who I've been testing for. And she released a shawl called the Gilberry. Oh, I have to go look that up. That's exciting.
What's your name? What's your name, doggy life? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh,
She is
doggy.
new.
Hey, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, we come and yap every Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday for bunnies.
Nonsensical, usually about knitting
Usually,
and
well,
other crafty stuff.
we were all talking about the bunny. What was the name of the bunny pattern? Bunny Bee Back.
Bunny's got that.
Bunny's got back. Close. Bunny's got back. Yes. Thinking it would be a cute project for this weekend.
Bunny got back socks. Woohoo! That's exciting. Those are so cute. Well, I really liked my other ones with the bird on the limb. I can't remember what those were called.
I remember those. You had
They
them
were
at
color
the
work around the foot too.
yeah, you wore them on the our weekend away.
Hmm.
They were cute. And that was a pattern somebody, a podcast viewer had suggested
Oh
to
yeah, somebody. Yeah, because I love birds.
you. Love birds.
Sorry.
And the bunny ones are so cute. I'm going to go look that pattern up here. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this knit. Pearl two
Amber, you've
together,
learned some
pearl one
brioche.
more. Dun 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 dun.
Louise was supposed to show me brioche on our weekend away and never even thought
Oh,
about it.
I totally forgot.
Look at that.
Heel turn,
She got a heel.
heel turn. Now I get to pick up stitches and see, and I did it all on my little 9-inch circular. Oh, so exciting. Okay, on to the foot. I could do that tonight. I had my whole evening figured out. I had divided it into like 3 different projects tonight, but now all I can think about are those bunny socks. So, and I'm definitely
Uh,
not dusting. So that's not even I'm I'm not hosting Easter, so I'm not dusting. Not tonight anyways. Yay.
yeah, Patty, everybody wants to come watch your YouTube channel. So if you get a big influx, you know why.
That's good. Well, it's nice to find somebody that you haven't watched before, or
It
I find
is.
sometimes even some of my favorite podcasters, you just get out for whatever reason, you stop watching for a couple of weeks and then it turns into a couple of months. And then all of a sudden you're like, hey, why haven't I seen any of these videos? But then that's kind of nice because then you can go back and you can binge watch a few of them all in a row, which is fun
Yeah.
too.
Oh, Amber says she had to restart it 5 times, but once I was able to keep going. See, I've had no interest in brioche really at all. And I remember one time many years ago, I had found a brioche hat pattern that I liked the look of the pattern. And when I tried to, and I'm a very experienced knitter, like I've been knitting my whole life and I can follow patterns no problem. And I could not figure out what the heck that pattern was telling me to do. So it could have just been the pattern. I don't know. But Louise said to me, if I showed you how it's done in person, it's easy. You would just be like, oh.
Yes, that's
But
exactly
the
right.
written directions were just very confusing.
Yeah. But once you know what you're doing, it
Yeah.
is easy. All right, we'll have to remember that and we'll have to give you a little brioche lesson.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any desire. Not that I don't like the look of it, like in shawls and stuff like that. It doesn't do a lot for me because it's in that aspect, it's really textured. It's ribbing looking and
Hmm.
in like sections of it in a shawl pattern and stuff to me look kind of weird. I don't know. But I do like the hat that I saw that was a brioche hat
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I thought looked cool. So
Yeah, and that's the thing. Sometimes some patterns to certain people it looks better, yes,
yeah,
as a
well,
hat, as an
to,
act like a
yeah,
accessory
yeah.
instead
For
of
me,
full.
it kind of like it has a place, I guess, for me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what I'm really excited about, I had Sherry sent me a link yesterday and she is like, "Oh my gosh, have you seen this?" And she sent me, it was a scarf and it's brioche and intarsia together. And I don't know if I had actually seen that scarf pattern, but the designer, Anne Hausen, like Haussen or something, I think is how her last name is spelled. And I came across her, I'd seen her book at Chapters a little while ago. And then a couple of weeks ago, when I was doing this Intarsia New Start Monday, I came across a pattern and I'm like, that looks like the girl who wrote the book. So, anyways, I ended up going back and getting the book because when I was flipping through the book in the store, I saw that she was talking about intarsia and brioche together. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that sounds so fun.
Not, that doesn't sound fun at all. That sounds like a huge challenge if you're
It
a person who really likes a challenge.
It sounds like a lot of fun. So yeah, so I
Yeah,
have the book and Sherry was intrigued by the scarf pattern. So maybe
yeah,
maybe that could be a challenge, putting two techniques together. Maybe like brioche and tarja, but it could be, I don't know, lace and like do a pattern that has two lace and stranded work or lace and cables or I don't know. I mean, when you think about it, we do a lot of those things already.
yeah,
But
we
or
do.
we could just make the whole month brioche and intarsia. That would be fun.
No, I don't want to do intarsia at all.
Oh, it's so fun.
No, I don't like it. You can do it.
I
I
will.
don't
I
want to.
am. I am. I am. Brave endeavor. I know it'd be fun, right? I agree. My first attempt was not good, but once it clicked, you wonder why it seems so hard. That's
Yeah,
exactly right.
I could see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do want to just see you doing it. Then I'll have a better idea,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Diane, I don't know. I have not ever duplicate stitched over with cross stitch, and for me, I don't think that's something I would do because it would raise those stitches up higher. And to me, the texture difference on your flat surface would bother me really bad.
So maybe you should just leave it.
Yeah, or rip it out. I don't care. I have no issue frogging stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if it's going to bother you,
Yeah.
if you're going to have this beautiful piece on your wall and every time you walk by it, you go like, "Oh my God, those windows." Then yeah, take it out.
Those
But I think,
windows and this great big piece in that little tiny house.
but honestly, I think once you're done, yeah, it'll all just blend in and it won't seem like such a stark contrast, but
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
I would try the brioche amber. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. It doesn't hugely appeal to me at all, but I would try it because like I said, like I could see it in a hat or, maybe a scarf or something. Not that I wear scarves really, but I would like to try a hat. But then you have to figure out how to do the decreasing in the
Great.
brioche.
You
But
could do a cowl. Would you wear a cowl?
yes, a cowl. I don't ever wear them. I've knit a couple and then I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna wear
Don't
this.
wear them. Well, it could be just a project to knit. And then, I mean, the decreasing is not hard either. It's pretty
Hmm.
simple. But yay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, start small, Amber says.
Yeah.
There are other things Cheryl would rather be doing. Yes, you're right, Susanna. And that's the thing. Not everybody likes it. And it's fun to try, even if you just do a little square, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just try it and then see if you like it, then you work, then maybe you do a cowl. If you don't, then you don't, but you can say you tried it. I find it pretty relaxing, really, just doing like to knit a scarf and brioche, like just back and forth. It's very repetitive and yeah, easy once you know what you're doing.
Yeah. So did anybody here see the pattern that I posted on the Facebook group? Um, with the shawl. It was called Forest Green. And the picture, when I first saw it, looked like a poncho. And I thought it was a poncho, and I really want that poncho. But I have not wrapped my head around how to make it into a poncho.
Right?
So, like, this is the
That's
pattern.
like
So, of
gorgeous.
course, the picture is not on the pattern of the picture that made me think it was a poncho. I'm just going to find the group.
Okay.
So, oh, so I can find the post. This one.
Yeah. It's pretty. It's a gorgeous pattern.
So when I saw this, go away. There we go. When I saw this, I thought that was a pattern or a poncho. And I really want that poncho, but I can't wrap my head around how to make this a seamless with the pattern poncho.
That would take a little thought. Do you
because
want,
because the pattern starts at the point and increases up. So would I have to do two of them and then join them in the round and then work my way up?
I see what you mean. I don't know.
I
Tanya
don't
says,
even,
is it a triangle?
it is a triangle. And mom had said, well,
Oh,
just make it and make a more of a neck shaping and bring it around, but then you would have to,
like as in like do you want like just with the one triangle?
yeah, that's what mom said.
And
That's
then
how it's
you would
hanging, but then you would have to join it in the
you'd
front,
have to
right?
sew it up the front
But I
and
don't want a seam.
but if you've got two triangles,
But then you would have 4 points.
yeah, two triangles,
That
you'd
was my
have,
initial thought.
yeah, I don't think that would, yeah, I know,
No,
I can
because,
see where, yes, you got to wrap your head around that.
but
Or
isn't
if
it
you just had,
beautiful? Wouldn't that make a
it
beautiful
is.
poncho?
If you just had the stitch, like the chart, and start from the top down. And do you want it to have points or can it just be rounded at the bottom,
Oh, I like the point.
like the points?
Yeah. And that lace edging is added on after, knit
Oh,
sideways. It's
I
so
think
pretty.
I think you should just knit it as is and put a shawl pin in the front of it and call it a poncho.
But then it wouldn't look like that in the front. I want it to look like that in the front.
Well, then just turn it around. You've got long hair, flip your hair to the back. Nobody will know that it's like a V in the back.
I don't know, but it's gorgeous.
You could put buttons. Like, what if you just put like decorative buttons kind of up the back, like not like, like four of them or something. Nice big wooden chunky buttons.
Yeah, it would have to have some neck shaping though to make a hole. Because you're talking about taking a straight line and just wrapping it around, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it would be bubbly. Okay, let's think about that too as we're knitting our bunny socks.
Yeah. I just need a construction, I can figure it out if I can get a direction.
Yeah, Susanna says draw it out. Tanya says, what about making two at a time on one needle, but not separating the two?
Well, that's what I wondered if I could start it. I could start like I could do like the one point and do the other point, right? And then join them in the round.
Mm-hmm.
So you would no longer be decreasing, and then you could just have your bottom edge would be the 2 points. But then I'm going to have to figure out some decrease shaping at some point at the top.
Right. But that could be doable.
Because
Mm.
then you're going to be knitting like a cylinder, right?
Mm-hmm. You just said it would be easier if you could make it into a rectangle somehow. That would, because then you could just knit it as a regular
Yeah, Tanya, it is bottom
show.
up.
Well, I don't know. Somebody can figure it out. Yeah, if you took well, let's keep thinking
right?
on that one.
There is lots of thinking,
But anything can be done.
but it is gorgeous. But I never wear shawls. And I saw that and I was like, oh my God, that's the most beautiful poncho I've ever seen. And it's not a poncho.
And it's not a poncho.
Mm.
But yeah, well, okay, hold on to that thought and we'll figure it out because it would be nice. So do you have the pattern in your Ravelry library?
Yes.
Good.
It was free for like a day and a half or something till April 9th at noon. So I did get the pattern.
Okay. Good,
Yeah.
good. Well, there you go. I
Anyway,
can work on it. Oh,
now that it's almost 10:30,
I know. We've been chatting a long time.
we just have lots to say
I
today.
know. I know. Who doesn't want to spend their morning talking about knitting and bunny socks and filet
Exactly.
crochet and cross stitch and new sock bags?
Yeah.
Fun,
Sounds
fun,
like you're
fun.
becoming a pattern designer. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
You
the
could be
palazzo
here.
top I'm going to knit might help with ideas, Cheryl. Okay, Margot, look at that. The
Okay.
math is not mathing for me. Yes, see, Amber, exactly.
I know.
I gotta
I think
go, I gotta go find that before I
before you forget,
forget the name.
palazzo top.
Palazz.
Uh, oh, but Susanna said you will have to make the podcast longer or do two a week.
Yeah.
Oh, I know,
Is
Amber.
this the one you're
We do
making,
that.
Marg?
Well, it does look very poncho-y, doesn't
Yeah.
it? With those big sleeves.
Yeah, but not exactly what I'm going for. Anyway,
But
that's
yeah,
why I was looking at poncho patterns to see if there was anything that kind of looked like that shape that I could incorporate that
right,
pattern.
right.
We'll see.
Well, you know what? All of a sudden, it'll come to you, right? It'll be one of those things just think about for a bit.
Yeah. Yes, we need to get London knitters together again.
Yeah, we had before, well, like in beginning of 2020, we were getting together at Cherry Hill Mall.
Hmm.
So yeah, we should do that again. Or get together in the park once the weather's nice. Or like
Yes.
June, July, August, September.
Yeah.
Just meet outside somewhere.
Yeah. Once a month or something.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Well, we should let all these lovely people get on
Yes,
with their weekend.
we
I'm
should.
gonna go find some yarn for bunny socks, I think,
Hey, I
and eat my yogurt that's been sitting here since we started and I haven't touched.
I know we had so many more exciting things to talk about. I know.
Hmm.
All right, well, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us on a Saturday morning. Have a happy knitting weekend ahead. Cast on some bunny socks if you feel inclined to do so.
Yeah,
Post some pictures in the Facebook group of what you're working on because that's how everybody gets inspired to knit something else is see what everybody else is
exactly.
working on. Okay, well, have a great weekend,
Exactly.
everybody. We will see you next weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.